Hey guys, it's Star the Flippin' Hippo. Thank you for joining us on our YouTube channel at Flippin' Hippos. Today is July 16th, Monday, which means it's time for What Sold on eBay. I can tell you that sales are back up. They're definitely doing better. We had a couple of weeks there when the summer slowdown first started where we were having days where we had 2 sales or 1 sale even, and things were looking bleak. Things are back up on eBay. They are nowhere near where they should be for the amount of items that we have in the store. To have a sell-through rate less than 0.5% is not good. We should be at 0.5% to 1% sell-through rate. We have like 2,000 items and we're selling like 7, 9, and 10 a day. It's a lot better than it was a couple of weeks ago when it was like 2 or 3 a day. So I'm not going to look a gift horse in the mouth. Things are definitely on the upswing. We are selling more. Clothing is hanging in there. Clothing is pretty steady. We are selling less clothes than we normally do, but we are still selling clothing every single day. The majority of our sales that are leaving this house every single day are still clothes. We are definitely selling more hard goods, but that's because we're going to yard sales and buying more hard goods. In the winter, here where we're at, we're pretty much stuck to sourcing clothing, and that's it, except for the occasional hard good item we find at the thrift stores. So I think it's a combination of things. I think that eBay may have fixed some of its glitches, and eBay's getting better. I think the summer slowdown's starting to pick back up. I think some of the hard goods are moving. And I think the fact that we've cross-posted many of our items to Poshmark, Mercari, and Bonanza, I think that's helping sales as well. I think it's a combination of everything. I don't think it's any one of those things. I think they're all working together in conjunction to make our sales better. I wish they were even better, but we'll keep working. So we will start with how many packages went out each day for the past week, like I always do. Last Monday we had 23 out the door for eBay and 6 for Posh. Tuesday we had 9 packages with 10 items. Wednesday we had 7 eBay, 2 Posh. Thursday we had 9, all eBay. Friday we again had 9 packages with 10 items, all eBay sales. And today, I actually cannot remember. I'm going to have to look on Instagram. Just bear with me 1 second. Today we had 32 items sold total for the weekend, which really isn't that great for us, but it's good. So it's hard to say it's not good when there's many people out there who would kill to sell 32. So, but for us, it's, you know, we're used to 45 to 50, but we'll take the 32 because it's better than 20. So 32 items sold. We had 28 packages out the door, 29 sales on eBay, and 3 sales on Posh. We had a couple of multi-orders on eBay. And that's mainly what I'm going to show you now as we get over here to my screen, looking at this shirt. As far as our clothing sales for the week, nothing really exciting. Nothing very expensive went. Nothing very designer went. It was all bread and butter, run-of-the-mill stuff that we flip consistently. It's our bread and butter items. It's nothing exciting. A lot of our stuff that went was $10 and $12. Some of it we let go for $7 and $8. A lot of our older items that had been around long enough that the price had gone down that far for whatever reason, people were shopping only the cheap items, I guess, this week. A lot of our stuff that has been around for a long time went. And you probably know that when we do our unsolds, when we put them back in the store, we lower by 5% every time until they eventually sell, or they're just not worth it anymore and I throw them on auction. So we did sell a lot of clothes this week, but like I said, just run-of-the-mill stuff. A lot of stuff we just let go really cheap just to get it out the door, get some activity in the store, get things moving. But we had a lot of multi-orders this week, which I love. I love when people buy a lot of stuff. It's fantastic because you can cut them a break. You can, you know, accept best offers. and cut them a break, like a little bit of a discount for buying more, and you can give them a little bit of a discount for combined shipping and encourage them to purchase more. It's kind of like the whole theory on Posh too, where they have the bundles and you can give them a discount on the cost of the items and the shipping. Same thing on eBay, except you're using best offers. But yeah, I love when people do the multi-sales, and we had several this week, and I'm just going to show them to you real quick because I thought they were cool. So this is an Antigua button front shirt. It is a men's extra large. It's white. It has stripes. And it has Stanford University right here above the breast pocket. It's nothing too fancy. And then we had one pretty identical, except it was red. So this one, again, had Stanford University above the breast pocket. This one had a tree on it. It's a red button down. It's extra large. It's got stripes. They're both nice shirts. One gentleman wanted both. He sent us an offer of 10 on each, and we took it. So we sold both shirts to the same guy for $20. And they shipped in, they shipped first class, but barely. Like they were right at 15.9 ounces. Then we had this shirt. It's a, I don't even know what brand this is, to be honest with you. Keith listed this. I think it was just a t-shirt that we got because it was cool. It's got Asian writing on the tag, so I don't know. But it looked neat. So this one, it's an extra large. This one actually came with some rum that we had purchased last summer. That's how long this one's been around. The Calico Jack, it's like the generic Captain Morgan rum. It came with a promotional t-shirt last summer, one of the bottles we bought. It had the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Calico Jack on the back. It's also an extra large. So that one, the Asian print one, this Levi Strauss signature, it's also black and extra large. You can kind of see this guy's style as we go along. This one is extra large. It's navy blue and new with tags, and it says living the dream, and it's just a guy eating a pizza doing some virtual reality. We let him have all 4 of those t-shirts for $31, and we sent them in a padded flat. You know what? I forgot to tell you what we paid for this stuff. So both of these Antigua shirts were $1 a piece at Goodwill, 99 cents. All of these t-shirts were found either at the Goodwill or our local Honey Pot thrift that we go to, and each one was 99 cents. These Slinky brand, they're like gaucho capris. They're real baggy, if you're not familiar with what gaucho is. They're kind of like palazzo pants, but they're capri. There was a green pair, and they had a minor flaw. Show you, like a little scuff or a pull in the material. And then there was a blue pair. I found them together on the rack at the local Honey Pot, 99 cents each. I did sell both of them together for $25, and they went first class. These are Coca-Cola Trim-a-Tree collection. There's 4 tiny ornaments in the pack. I kind of want to give you a close-up. There's all different kinds of polar bears doing all kinds of different cute stuff. There's a seal. I think the seal is really super cute. I don't know, just something about his face. He's cute. And then there's this other pack, similar. There's 5 in this one. There's a penguin, polar bears, Coca-Cola, all doing stuff. So each mini pack of 5 Trim-a-Trees I got at a yard sale for $1 a piece. So I paid 50 cents for both. And I did accept $8 best offer on both, so I let them go for $16 for the 2 of them, but they went first class in a small box, and I only paid 50 cents. They did sell, I listed them Friday, and they sold Saturday night, and I know that I was like asking $24 for both, and that was like only a day after they'd been listed, and maybe I should have held out and tried to get more because they hadn't been around for a long time. But I didn't pay that much for them, honestly, and when I comped them, 12 was kind of high. Like, I was just pricing high with best offer. So I'm happy with the 16 for both. And like I said, they went first class, so. Alright, this guy, I just wanted to show you because it's kind of like the only super exciting thing we sold. It's just a regular Adidas shirt, but it has Pitt on it. A lot of Pitt State stuff moves really well for us, and as you can imagine, being where we're at, we find a lot of Pitt State stuff. We find a lot of Pitt State, Pittsburgh Penguins, Pittsburgh Pirates, and Pittsburgh Steelers. But the Pitt State stuff does the best for us, and it ships all over the country, so I imagine people that maybe went to the college, you know, moved away, and they're looking for stuff from their alma mater. But this went for $17.10, and we paid 99 cents for it at our local Honey Pot thrift. This Homer Simpson, some of you may remember from one of my haul videos. I had found a bunch of Simpsons plushies the one weekend. I think I paid 69 cents for him. I could be wrong. I'm sure in the haul video I said. I can't remember, but I know he wasn't more than 99 cents. He was up for 12. He's been up for about 2 weeks, and he had a lot of really lowball offers on him. I had an offer of 5, an offer of 6, 8, 10, and people just were not willing to come up. I didn't want to go below 10. 12 was kind of a high price to start with, but I didn't want to go below 10 just because he is Homer Simpson, and if you look at his tag, he's like an official 20th Century Fox Simpsons plush, and I'm not going to let him go for under 10. So I was holding out for 10. He hit his 14 days listed, I guess, over the weekend and went on the 5% off sale, and somebody finally bought him at the full sale price of $11.40. And because he had a hang tag, we thought about putting him in a box, but he just had the one tag, and they really didn't pay a lot for him, so we put the tag up close to his body and wrapped him in bubble wrap real tight to protect the tag, and then he went into a poly. This is something that I cannot remember where we got it. It has been around for so long. It's new in package. It's a Lego game, Lego Magicus. I want to say we got it at the Honey Pot thrift and paid like 99 cents for it, or we got it for $1 at a yard sale. But it was brand new in package. I have sold Lego games before that had the buildable pieces like this used for good money, and I usually charge shipping on them, but this one didn't weigh a pound, so I let it go for free. But we bought it because it was new in package, and it's Lego, and we usually do pretty good with these Lego games. As you can see, we got $20.90 for it. It was on our 5% off sale, so it was up for like $22, and it was around for 2 weeks, and finally went on sale, and someone bought it. I'm happy with $20.90. It went first class in a box. These are Walt Disney World glasses. Some of you that have been around the channel for a while now will remember seeing I sold a set of 4 in a previous What Sold on eBay, and I told you I had bought I think it was like 12 of these from one lady for a really good price. They are all pure profit now. These were my 2 mismatches. I had several like 4 cup sets and a 2 cup set from her, and I had 2 left over that were hodgepodgey that I put together. I did accept the best offer on these of $8.25. They did pay the shipping, and like I said, these are pure profit now, so I just want them to move, and since they're paying the shipping, I'll take $8.25. They went in priority box, like they were 1 to 2 pounds, but they paid the shipping, like I said. This Alice mug has been around forever. I don't know if I've ever told you guys the story, or if I did, if you remember, but last year at one of the yard sales, I bought a lady's entire Alice in Wonderland collection. She had two tables. I mean, she just had so much Alice stuff: teapots, coffee mugs, posters, you name it. She gave me everything for $50, and it took like 4 boxes to get everything home. So it was a really good deal. Almost everything went within like that first month after the yard sale when I brought it home and listed it. And then some of the remnants have just stuck around and just not wanted to move or go anywhere. So I did take a best offer on this mug of $16. They paid the shipping because it weighed more than a pound. And it's been around since last summer, and it is pure profit. All the Alice stuff has been paid for. So I just went ahead and accepted the $16. This is an Idlewild mug. I paid 59 cents for it at a Goodwill. I just found it on a rack of coffee mugs randomly. And Idlewild is like a local theme park here close to Pittsburgh. It's not like Disney World or, you know, Six Flags or anything, but people who are from here or around here who've been to the Idlewild Soak Zone are familiar with it. I thought it was cool because it was hand painted, and it's one of those like curvy coffee mugs, if you know what I'm saying. You see how it's shaped? I just thought that someone might like it, and for 59 cents, hey. So it's been around for a couple months, and they offered, I'm looking at my paper. No, they bought it outright, I believe. I think they offered 14. I don't know. I'm sorry. They offered 14. There it is. I wish I could read my own handwriting some days, guys. I'm sorry. So I no, they started at 12. I went to 16. And they came up to 14, and I wasn't going to argue to get 15. This was first class. It didn't weigh anything. So, I mean, it went in a little box. So, yeah, I took the 14. And this, those of you that follow me on Instagram have already seen this. I listed this just before I took a break from work to go make dinner and eat dinner with my kids. And I'm trying to look at the date that it's sold. It says 4 days ago on my Instagram. So it was Thursday night. So Thursday, like after shipping, and I did a little bit of social media, I listed this. I'm kind of mad that it took me forever to list it. I bought this at the beginning of the yard sale season, like way back in May, and for whatever reason, it just sat in the death pile. I finally took pictures of it last week, and Thursday, I listed it. I took a break from work. I went and cooked dinner, had dinner with the kids. We played like a card game or something, but it was like 2 hours later. I got a best offer on this of 30. I went back with 40, and she took it. So I was really pleased. I thought we were going to haggle down to 35. 45 was a good comp for it. There was only one other one like this when I comped with all four. Let me show you. This has all four of the princesses. There's Cinderella, there's Belle, there's Ariel, and Sleeping Beauty. And as you can see, each princess comes with 2 outfits and some familiar favorites from the movies, like Cinderella here has her mouse. Belle has the teapot and Chip, Mrs. Potts and Chip. Ariel's got Sebastian and the flounder, and the fairy godmother and a red bird come with Sleeping Beauty. So they've got different outfits, different shoes. They have their little friends with them. I got this at a yard sale for $1, guys. $1 at a yard sale. I saw it. I had to have it. It was Disney. It was Disney Princess, which is always a really good find. And it was brand new in the package, never opened, for $1 for a Disney Princess thing. So when I comped it, there was only one other one like mine, and they were charging $35 plus shipping. So I decided to list mine at $45 with free ship. There were similar ones of like this type of toy, but they were all single. So it was just like a one-off pack. It had just Ariel or just Belle, and those were going for like 15 to 20. So I felt confident with my 45 free ship. But like I said, she started at 30. I would have been happy with 35, but she took the 40. And this went first class. It did have to go in a box, obviously, but it didn't weigh very much. It cut it close. It almost was a pound, but it went first class. So this was probably our best flip of the week. Believe it or not, it's not an electronic. It's a Disney Princess toy. So there's your bolo of the week, guys. If you find Disney princesses, especially brand new, unopened in the package at yard sales or thrift stores for real cheap, snatch them up because people pay for these. Let me know down in the comments what you think about what we sold. Let me know what you sold this week. Did you have any exciting flips? How are sales going for you? do me a favor, smash that like button if you would. If you haven't already and you would like to, please subscribe to our channel and help us feed a hungry hippo. You can find us on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. We are at Flippin' Hippos. Until next time, you guys have a good night.